little Ella is awake. Yes, she is. So I thought I'd show you her while she's actually awake, because she spends a lot of the time asleep, as the newborns do. But she has the most prettiest blue eyes. The most beautiful blue eyes that she's not going to show you. Or maybe she will. And she has a birthmark in the centre of her head that I showed you before. Don't know if you can see it better now. But it's almost identical to the one that Ollie had when he was a newborn. But it's the type that goes, if that makes sense. Also, the boys have all, and her, got a birthmark on the back of their neck that you're probably not going to be able to see because it's right down there. Even Danny's got it, so she's definitely another one of Danny's minions. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And then her hair pattern. It's nice for me to vlog because it's memories for myself and things I can look back on when she's older. I can show her how cute she was. But look at her, I don't know if you can see it, but her hair pattern, the way her hair grows, it's like a swirl. Can you see that? It grows. If she was a boy, you would have a nightmare of a hair because it would point up. But luckily, being a girl, if you have long hair, mind you, Liam's got long hair. Scrap that. You could have short hair being a girl. I used to have short hair. Yeah. But if you keep long hair, then the weight of it will keep it down. You have short hair, you're going to have a sticky uppy bit because it swells like that. And I know that because I'm a hairdresser mummy, you see. So I know. I know. No choice. You may want a sticky uppy bit. You want a sticky uppy bit, you have a sticky uppy bit. Yeah. I'm not judging you. No, don't look at me like I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. Me, your mummy. Yes. I need to do something with my hair. It's getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves. Yes. The way she looks at me. She's looking at me like she can't quite figure me out. Yeah. I can't figure myself out either. Cutie. We'll see how long we get before she starts fussing. I wanted to show you my blanket. I finally finished it. It only took me like a year to crochet it, but in my defense, I don't crochet at all during the spring and summer. It's more of like my winter and autumn hobby, and I just do like an hour or two most evenings while watching TV, so I am quite slow at it, although I've started my next project and I'm rushing through that one. But I did take a lovely photo for Instagram of this on my bed, so I'll include that here. But yeah, it's been really nice to sleep on the bed because it's just so warm and so cozy. You'd think because of the big holes in it, it wouldn't be very effective, but it's actually really, really warm. Yes. She's like, I can hear you, why aren't you holding me? So yeah, the next project I've started, the next request I had was my mum. She said that she would like one, and when I said what sort of colours did she want, she said she wanted the same as mine, but instead of having the dark brown, her front room is like cream and then like the coffee colour and then silver, so she wants it as a throw. So I picked up some grey yarn. This one was from B&M and it's got like speckles in it. I don't know if you can see that. It's got like glitter. So it's really, really pretty. And are you ready? Honestly, I seem to be doing this really, really fast, but it's not as long because it's a throw, like this kind of one, so it's much shorter. So where it would take me 45 minutes to do one line on the big blanket, in 45 minutes I can get like 2 or 3 done on this, so it seems to be developing a lot quicker. The colours I think go really, really well together, and I kind of want to get it done quicker because I want to give it to her for Christmas. And obviously with having Ella, I can snuggle up with Ella and do this while holding her. So it's like I'm making good use of time that I would just be sat down with, snuggling her anyway. And she quite likes it because as I'm crocheting and I'm moving my arms, it gently sways her, so she actually really likes me crocheting. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention in my last video, and a few of you have noticed, we got new sofas. They're not new, they're new to us. The last sofas that I'd had them for well over 10 years. I got them when I first moved from London to Kent, so I had them in my old house, and they'd had it. They were like peeling and holes were like opening up, and Danny had repaired it several times, and they just had it. And then this came up on a local Facebook group for £200. So we was like, you know, that's a good deal, even if it lasts us a few years. Yeah, it will be good. But there's pros and cons, because obviously we didn't realise how much we snuggle up as a family until we swapped out a corner sofa for a 3-piece suite. Because on this, Danny don't really like it because you've got a chair over that side of the room and a chair over this side of the room, and he's like, hello, hello, hello. It's not that far away, but ordinarily we would all be snuggled up together on a corner sofa, whereas now we tend to have our own seats. So it has distanced us a little bit as a family, which was unexpected. The boys love it because only the middle one doesn't have a recliner. Both chairs have a recliner, although Liam and Ollie will share that chair over there, because they've got little bums, in they, so they'll sit on it together and snuggle up and have the recliner up. And it's nice to have the recliner up in the evening, especially with her, you're feeding her with your feet up. It's quite nice. And it was tricky thinking of how to put it in this room. We spent all day moving the sofa and the chairs around, trying to figure the room out and moving things around and stuff. But yeah, and then Danny was like, oh, don't forget we've got to put the tree up in a few days. And I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, we figured it out. I really like it. It's growing on me quite a lot, having a 3-piece suite. Not so much for like our family are separated, but it gives the room a different feel, which is really nice. I really like it. It looks really cosy. Oh dear me. Oh, we know you're there. Don't worry. We know you're there, sweetheart. I haven't forgotten you. I haven't forgotten you. We know you're there. So if anyone knows a good way of cleaning it, it's in really good condition, but it could do with a clean. I'm not sure how to clean like this suede material. So if you know a good way of keeping it nice and clean, because obviously accidents are going to happen. It probably weren't the one trying to get like this suede material when you've got a newborn that's likes to pee a lot. Yeah. I thought, honestly, that, you know, they say like, oh, when you change your boy's nappy, watch out, they pee. Like, I thought that was a boy's thing. No, apparently not, because she's just as bad. The difference is, at least with a boy, when you take their nappy off and they're going to pee, you get like a pre-warning to that pee, if you know what I'm saying. Whereas with girls, you don't. There's no pre-warning. It just happens randomly. So you think you're fine and you're not. At least with a boy, they give you pre-warning. You can put the nappy back over really quickly. Her, no, she's got me so many times. Yes, you have. You're right, darling. I'm talking about Ella, and when I take her nappy off, what she does to me.
Pee on you?
Every time. Used to do that as well, but you never used to get me.
Good.
Yeah, she does. You wear your blanket like a scarf. You're so funny.
You
look nice and cozy. Yeah. Okay. Will you do me a favour?
Yeah.
Will you sit here and watch Ella while I go and cook your dinner? You can get your technology and you can sit here or watch telly and then keep an eye on Ella for me while I go in.
Oh yeah, I was about to say.
What was you about to say?
I want an ant farm. An ant farm.
Really?
Yeah.
Because what if the ants get out, Oz? My house would be infested with ants.
No, it's in plastic. A plastic box with sand in it.
Come here, you. You hear this? Where have you seen an ant farm? How do you know what it looks like?
ant farms.
Oh my gosh, she's watching videos on ant farms.
I got a game called Ant Colony 2.
Ollie, but what if they all get out? They'll all be crawling around the house. Mum would be very stressed. I'm not sure about that. Maybe in the summer you can have one for the garden.
Okay, then.
I'm not very pleased
So,
about having one in the house.
So I'll make
Or Daddy's man cave. If you have one and then you put it in Daddy's man cave.
that might be possible.
I think that's probably the better option rather than having it in the house. Because if you knock that over by mistake,
Oh yeah, it's gonna go.
there's going to be ants everywhere.
And sand.
I'm not worried about the sand. The sand hoovers up. The ants are going to be crawling around like. Yeah, that I'm not.
Okay, so
No.
in the garden.
I think so.
Okay.
Right, I'll show you my front room, and then I'm going to start dinner. So yeah, this is the new layout. So my flowers, them ones are barely holding on. So then we've got a chair here, sofa, and then a chair all the way over there. Where do you like to sit in the evenings?
In that chair with Liam.
Yeah, you both snuggle up in there. And what do the chairs do that you really, really like?
I am gonna show.
You gonna show me? Nice. Nice and comfy, eh?
And this can go back.
It can go even further back and lay out flat, but not in that seat because the ball's there, but the others do. So yeah, and the tree's all lit up.
If we having a Christmas tree there, then
It is, because we normally have our Christmas tree over there.
But
And 2 dogs. It's Bailey, and then that's Pixie. Yeah, normally we have the tree there. The radiator cover was over there. That cupboard was over there. Everything's been moved round, hasn't
it's
it?
very complicated.
Yeah, it was very tricky trying to sort it all out. Ella's fallen asleep, bless her. She's a good girl. And the table's all lit up. I've got these battery operated lights in there, so they come on at 3:30. As soon as the kids come in from school, they light up. It's really, really pretty. But yeah, it looks so festive. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Oh yeah, over show.
I need to do my cards as well. I pulled them out because I need to remember to do them. Pardon?
Over the shelf.
Elf on the Shelf. What did he do this morning?
Acts like a baby.
What do you mean? In what way?
He was sitting in there, sucking on the dummy.
Wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. He was doing what Ella's doing now. Laying down, sucking on a dodie. So I actually popped out and did some shopping today. I'm really lucky that I have an 18-year-old because I don't want to take Ella out unnecessarily. I changed her bum, fed her, she was sleeping. I was like, I'm only local, if there's any problems, ring me. But yeah, she was absolutely fine with Cameron. She was really good for her big brother. So I did go to Poundland because we needed kettle descaler, because obviously because I'm making bottles up now, I need to make sure that the kettle is super clean, so I'm keeping on top of that. I've already put that away. It's only kettle descaler, you don't need to see that. But the 2 fun things that I did pick up was I got these for the boys so we can do the whole elf thing, and then the other thing that I picked up, which I really, really like, is these Hessian sacks. They're a bit smelly, they smell like Hessian. They're new. I think once I spray them down with some Febreze or something, they'll be alright. But they're a really good size, and I quite like them because they're quite neutral. You could even colour these in, I think. If you've got some acrylic paint, yeah, you could colour them in. Not that I'm going to, or add glitter. It's an idea. But yeah, for £1, I think they're really, really good, because the boys have had stockings, but you can only fit like a tiny bit in them. And then the boys have got bigger sacks, but I like things to match on that person. So Ella doesn't have a matching one as the boys, so I'm thinking about donating the boys' old ones, and then I've got, you know, 4 matching ones. I know, but they're only £1, and I'll donate the other ones. I really, really like them. They're a good size. Not too big, but you know, big enough that you can fit plenty in. Where's my little girl? She's in her little chair. She likes to watch the pretty colours on the telly. So when I put her in her chair, she's starting to watch the telly, which is nice because she's becoming more and more alert. Yeah. And then we did pop to the charity shop because I was out and they've opened. Do you know, I feel so sorry for small businesses like the charity shop. I was talking to them because you've got Poundland that's remained open, Wilkinson's that have remained open, you know, all these other bigger companies that are managing to stay open, and then you've got like the charity shops that had to close during lockdown, and it's like, to me personally, doesn't make much sense. How can Poundland stay open but a charity shop can't? And it's making smaller businesses really struggle. But I'm so pleased they're open, and they were so welcoming and so lovely. They're like, oh my gosh, how's the baby? And I'm showing all pictures of baby Ella and stuff, because obviously I've been going in there for so long now, almost like weekly, that they've seen me get bigger and bigger and bigger. And even before I was pregnant, I used to go in there. So, and I've been buying all of their little bits in there. That yeah, it was nice because it's just got such a community feel, and they're really nice. And I donate loads of stuff to them as well. So I did pick up a few bits. For Ella, I got this little pair of jeans for their, you know, 3 items for £1. So I got that. Obviously there isn't loads more in there because they've just opened up, so people haven't sort of started donating back to them yet. But this little coat, it's like a little rain jacket, gives me Cath Kidston vibes, I think. And the size is 3 to 6 months, so I was thinking by the time she's in this, it will be sort of spring and it will be warm but a little bit wet. So I thought it's nice and light. And then look at this. This is a boy's t-shirt, but I could not pass it up. Love. I absolutely love that. I might even like put some like rips in it and stuff and make it look a bit edgy. So yeah. And then the other thing I got, which you might be surprised because they're pink. They're very pink. But look at them cookers. They're in such good condition. And these were £4. They're cool, right? Actually, I have a coat. It's not real leather, but it's this kind of colour. And I used to wear it when I was a teenager. And it's in the attic. I wonder when she's older if she'll want that. My friend Bobby, who I've been friends with since I was 11, we met on the first day of secondary school, and she always said to me, if you ever get rid of that coat, I want it. Because I've never been a very pinky person, but this coat is, because it's like got a leather look to it and it's this kind of colour. She wanted it desperately, but I was like, yeah, no, I'll rock this coat. I should probably get it out and try it on. It's probably so tiny. But yeah, maybe one day she'll have it. But yeah, they're cool. Really like them. And then I managed to get a top for Liam. It's really difficult to find things secondhand in Liam's size. It's like you can either get baby stuff, like little stuff, or you can get men's and women's. But sort of Ollie to Liam's age is really difficult to get secondhand things because the kids sort of wear it out more. Yes! So that's Liam's. And then I got a top for me, a Christmassy top. I really like that. It's a official Volkswagen. And then I got this because they've got so much Christmas things out. They've got Christmas trees, and I really liked that. It was only 50p. And it's really heavy, it's metal. And this is kind of like the colour that I go for, isn't it? Like that gold, silver, bronze, earthy, natural kind of look. So I really liked that. And then the last thing I got, I managed to get 2 now. This is the same brand that I usually buy as well from eBay, and I think she charged me like £1 for both of them, because it's hard with the charity shop because these weren't labelled, and sometimes I think they kind of make it up as they go along. Like some things are like 50p and then other things aren't, and I think when you just get to the till it just they sort of just make it up as they go along, but it's fine. So yeah, and this colour, that's quite a neutral nude colour, which is nice. And then this is sort of the same, but you probably can't see, but it's like sparkly. So I do need to get my nails done again because I'm not liking the look of them at the moment, but I might put them on next. And next time I go in there, I'll be like, look, I did my nails, that stuff I bought. So yeah, just a few bits to share with you because I actually left the house. So yeah, anyway, I'll end this vlog and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, bye.